Fortunately, because of what happened last night, getting kicked out of that server because it shut down, I didn't really want to go back into that same server again, because the situation there will have totally changed from what it was last night. So I'm logging into a new server, back to the coast again. And we'll see what happens. See what happens. I know going back to the coast is just as random, but you know, it was quite a lot happened in yesterday's run, and I didn't really want to be going back in, like I say, back into the middle of a military base, um, where I could be getting dropped in the middle of a group of people, you know, who are currently raiding it. Especially as I believe I logged out right out in the open as well. So when the server closed down, like I say, I wouldn't have minded going back in at the time, you know. Well, that's not north facing, is it? That's north facing. Very strange. Alexander, how are you doing, sir? You okay? I was contemplating going back in the server that I finished in last night, but the trouble is I ended in the middle of the military base, and obviously now this is back to being no, not a new character. But the trouble is, as I say, big Balota. Because I ended in the middle of a military base, I didn't want to come back in 24 hours later almost, and you know, God knows who would be in there now. It'd be frustrating, you know. So I've decided to go back to the coast and start from the coast again. And alright, people might say, oh, you're just cheating the system, but you know, last night I did all that effort, went all the way across the map, and I didn't mind that the server shut down. It happens. It's just the fact that the server shut down, and then I couldn't get back into it again. So I don't want to be. Thing is, I logged where it logged me out as well. I was right in the open, in the middle of the military base. And I don't mind challenging myself, but you know, it was just a bit too annoying, really, the way it logged me out. Yeah, let's get that out. If I hadn't been out in the open, I probably would have done it. Gone back into the same server again. It's going to be absolutely empty here, isn't it? We'll try a couple of more houses, but I've got a feeling I'm not going to find anything here. So anyway, we'll see what happens. Just trying to find a little bit of food, really. As you can see, my food's incredibly low. Well, not incredibly low, but it looks better. Let's just go around a couple of these trees. Well, that might be giving me a little bit of food. We'll see. No. I was hoping that would. I'm investigating Livonia for now. Hope to check the bunker puzzle. Yeah, I'm still to get in the bunker yet. Last time I tried to get in there, I died on the way. I messed up royally trying to get there. I'll eat a bag of rice, that'll do. In fact, I should cook all that meat, shouldn't I, really? Won't cook it just now. Obviously I'm in a spawn location, but we shall cook it very shortly. Yeah, man, it sounds like you're gonna have a lot of fun doing that, doing the bunker. Have you got the punch card? Obviously that's the biggest part of that, isn't it? Let's make a fire. Not yet, just on the way to find it. Checking the military for now. You've got to go into the gas zones, haven't you? To get it, I think. I believe so, anyway. Where's that bark gone? Where's that bark? Oh, there it is. I could have sworn I had some matches. I guess not. That's fine. We'll get another piece of bark. And we'll make a hand drill. Okay. Well, we can't do it with that tree then, can we? That was a learning lesson. I didn't expect that, guys. Did not expect that. Wish I'd known that before. Alright, let's get this fire lit. Let's get all this food cooked and then we can get out of here. Some wolf steak down my neck. And the fat. What do you reckon you're going to find inside there, mate? Need to get them boots to dry off, really. Sounds like there's somebody out there. Let's get out of there. Because that's just going to be attracting all the wrong sorts of people. Could have done with that much a long time ago, but not now. Not now. Hey, Hermie, how you doing, sir? You okay, mate? Somebody around here. Hello, how you doing, Try My Gaming? You okay? Are you playing yourself, are you, at the moment? I'm not too bad, thank you, not too bad. Just having a bit of a bimble around. That's all really at the moment. Just having a bimble. Right, won't go on there, will it, that one? That's the KAs. For KAs. Getting fed up a kill on sight, lol. Such cowards even... Yeah, it's annoying when groups do it. It is very annoying when groups do it. I'll agree with that. There's a massive part of the game that they're missing, isn't there? You know. It's about interactions and most of all survival. It's not COD. Totally agree with you, mate. Totally agree with you. I mean, don't get me wrong. I know I scumbagged that guy the other night. But that's part of the game as well. I didn't kill him on sight. I played the game. And it's happened to me before that as well, where people have scumbagged me. You know. And that's part of the fun, I think, of fresh spawning. But yeah, I know what you mean about when you see like a group, like 2 or 3 guys running around. And you're on your own, and then they just gun you down. Oh, mate, so annoying. So annoying. I mean, they should at least play the game and take you prisoner, you know what I mean? You know, handcuff you, you know, run up to you at gunpoint, you know, mug you. Right, we're going to tie you up, mate. We're going to tie you up. It's for our safety. You know, you best not pull a gun on us. You know, play the game, man. Have a bit of fun with it. Do you play on console? I play on console, mate. It's PS4, this. That's why the stream quality for yourself isn't so bad, isn't so good, sorry, because it limits what I can actually stream. 720p, I think, is the max the PlayStation lets me do it at. So, you might see, because it's PS4 as well, you might see like the grass rendering out and stuff from time to time. I mean, it's playable. Don't get me wrong. I have a lot of fun with it, but it's not the same quality as PC. However, I would still recommend it to anybody who's on a PS4. You know, it's still a good game. It's still very fun. Sorry, mate, were you saying 2? Is that you? Oh, it's okay. You're on PS4 as well. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's playable though, isn't it? You know, it's like I say, it's not perfect, far from it, but it's playable, and that's the main thing. I'm just having a look around, see if I can find anything that I need nearby. Trying to think what the nearest fire station is. Where is the nearest fire station to here? Zelenogorsk, I think, innit? Right, let's go to Zelenogorsk then, I think. I think Zelenogorsk it is, guys. It is dark, innit, mate? It is. I do put my settings up though on the TV so I can see in the dark a bit better. But yeah, man, very, very dark. Are you playing now? Try my gaming. Bro, you're gonna be the fresh spawns on cons. I won't go that far, mate. Those boys can actually play the game. Well, thank you very much for the compliment. I appreciate it. If I had half the ability of them two, I'd be happy. But man, fresh spawns, they are funny. Them guys, they are funny, and they do some wacky stuff, man. Very creative. No, but I can hop on. I'm just having a solo run tonight, mate. But I will be running with anybody who wants to play with me on the weekend. So if you want to play with me on the weekend, you're more than welcome to. That's fine. Oh, thank you very much, sir. It's very kind of you to say you're welcome. Thank you very much. Let's just stop for a second. In fact, I can put that on my back, can't I? I mean, I did see Fresh Spawns playing it on console, and don't get me wrong, a lot of what they were saying was right. However, I do feel that they were a little bit harsh on their assessment, and I think part of that might be because they played so much on PC, and I think another part of it was that they weren't used to the controls as well. But you know, and they played it on PS4 as well, man, which is the worst experience of them all. You know, if they'd have played it on PS5 or the Xbox, I think they would have had a better experience of it. But you know, as I say, it is what it is. You know, at the end of the day, it's the older computer. It's limited. You know, you're going to get more lagging issues. You're going to get, you know, stuff rendering out. You know, I mean, the amount of times I've been in a town and half of the buildings weren't even there. I was running away from two guys the other day in Livonia, and I just stopped running. I was just sort of stood there like this in the middle of a street, and it's because a block of flats hadn't rendered in front of me for about 5 seconds. I was like, what's going on here? But again, it is what it is, man. I ended up getting one of them with a sledgehammer, and then the other one finished me off. But I was happy with that. Lag's really bad today, is it? You know, the ads was saying, I think it was yesterday, that PS5 was having some serious issues where people were getting booted out of servers and things like that. I don't know what's going on with it at the moment. And I don't think it's necessarily the game either. I think it might be internet providers or something like that. This update, do you think it could be actually? It could be the update, mate. That's a good point actually, because the update has just happened. I didn't even think of that, to be honest with you. Let's have a bit more food. But can I use that? It's landed over there somewhere. Yeah, that's gassed. Well, that's good. Anyway, guys, I got night vision monocle. Yes. Not quite night vision, but you know what? It's close enough. 10 VGs. What are you sick with? I know it's cure most illnesses. I think it's just a cold, mate, and it's because my feet were wet and I was hungry. I'm just eating vitamins, and I'm stuffing loads of food down my neck as well, just to try and get rid of it. I could do with getting some dry boots on, to be honest with you. That's my problem at the moment. I was going to dry them off where I was, but to be honest with you, because I was near a spawn location, I didn't want to be staying in a house with a fire. Because I didn't want to get overwhelmed by freshies. It's easy done. I think I'm just going past Pavlovo at the moment. Oh, that's the way I want to be going. Going towards Pavlovo then, not away from... Fair enough. Freshies are generally mean. Yeah, man. Well, it's like me the other day, man. I was with... And I don't always do. I always play differently. I don't like to play one set style or pattern. And the other day, I was in a town and I could hear gunshots. And long story short, there was a guy getting chased by zombies. I helped him kill some zombies, but he was a bit wary of me at first. And I was like going, hello, 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 to calm the situation down. And eventually, he ran off. And then he was getting chased by more zombies. And I shouted him back to get on top of the car with me. Sort of built a bit of a small rapport with him. And I fell off the car, got knocked out. And then when I woke up, he'd just killed the last zombie. And as soon as I went out, he offered me some vitamins, in fact the ones I've got in my hand, and then I beat him to death with the crowbar. But that's how the game goes sometimes, isn't it? You know, and it's happened to me before, I'm sure it's happened to everybody. But that, I think, creates a good story. You know, it's not just kill on sight, it's building up to the betrayal, do you know what I mean? And it's giving him something to speak about as well. It wasn't done out of meanness or spite. It's just a game, innit, at the end of the day. And he shot me, but he only had rubber bullets in his shotgun, which is really that was one of the deciding factors for me when he told me that on top of the car. That was one of the points where I thought, oh, you know what, I'm gonna give this a go because he can't kill me if he shoots me. Anyway, when I woke up from being unconscious, he was dead on the floor, so he must have bled out. And that was the game. You know, that was that situation. So yeah, man, freshies can be mean, and I've been mean myself as a freshie, you know. I found a racist Russian the other day. I made it just short. So do tell what happened. He backstabbed a guy I didn't just backstab him to steal his gun. I backstabbed him to steal his gun and his ammunition, actually, Hermit. So get it right, please. Good story for you. He would just call you some kind of insult and carry on with a different server. Yeah, man. But he might be telling people, like, oh, you're not going to believe what this guy did to me the other day. You know what I mean? And we've done it on here when I met up with somebody from chat, and he was like, oh, can I meet up with you, bro, and run? I was like, yeah. So I met up with him in a police station in Livonia, and as soon as I dropped me gun, when he came up the stairs, he filled me up with about 6 bullets and killed me and took me stuff. Luke. At the time, chat was going bad, like, Luke, can't believe you've done that. But it's like, man, that's the game. You get bandits in the game. And if there weren't bandits in the game would be boring. You know, I don't think everybody should just kill on sight all the time. You know, some people should. You know, some people should backstab, and some people should, you know, like, run it all the way to the end, you know. And that way it keeps the game interesting, in my opinion, anyway. You know. Because then you're always thinking, can I trust this person or can I not? I think that's the funnest part of the game. It's the interaction with other people. You know, if everybody killed on sight, you might as well play Call of Duty. But then again, if everybody just cooperated and got on as well, like, you might as well just play Minecraft or play on your own. You know, and just go around killing zombies. What's the point? I mean, you don't have to agree with me, by the way. I'm not saying my view's the right view. That's just my view on it. You know. Lies. That's bandit talk. He was probably Russian. No, it was English. I completely ignore survival, and there isn't an interaction unless you count bullets. Yeah, I know what you mean, mate. I know what you mean. The survival aspect's fun. It is fun. You know, and I do like cooperating as well. I had a lot of fun with you, Hermit. You know, just doing that farming stuff, man. That was a lot of fun. You know, we were at the police station. And we didn't really do anything. We were just running around collecting stuff and, you know, planting seeds and, you know, finding generators and stuff like that. That was a lot of fun as well. You know, there's so many different ways to play the game, and that's what I love about it. You know, it's all the different ways to play it. But everybody's different, and we all want different things from it. You know. True, I love vanilla. It's a fun grind. It really is, man. People get scared or greedy and shoot first. How will base raids go when there's none to raid? I know. Not totally PvP. No, I agree with both of you. I really do. I think a problem with the consoles as well, though, is people in console chat. And the game doesn't allow you to be in console chat and talk in the game. And it's quite a slow process to get out of console chat. You know, to get back into it. So people just... I think that's a part of the reason why there's so much kill on sight as well. And I think with myself, when I'm running with people in stream, they've asked me to go in PlayStation parties, and I'm not going to do it anymore because I want to interact with people in the game as well. You know, try and talk to people in the game. Because again, I think that's a big part of the game is interacting in the game. And I think if the developers were to try and do anything, I think they should allow people who are in PlayStation parties to also talk to people in the game as well. I think that would go a long way to massively changing the dynamics of player interactions. But I could be wrong, you know. I mean, maybe console players are just horrible people who like killing on sight. Not horrible people. I take that back. Not horrible people at all. True. If you can't speak in time, you're dead a ton of times. I've used my voice to save myself. Yeah, man. I've done it myself a few times. You know, like that situation with that guy. You know, I mean, it was his demise, but it saved me, in effect, by talking to him. De-escalated the situation. There's gas over there, so I'm going to have to... I might not have been going north before when I thought I was going past Pavlovo. That might be Pavlovo there, actually. Yeah, there we go. You see, my sickness has gone now because I've eaten food and had them tablets. But yeah, I've really enjoyed the game. I mean, I've only been... Oh, thank you very much, Deanne, for following. I really appreciate that, and I'm glad you're enjoying the stream, sir. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream, or madam. Sir or madam? Just to let you know as well, try my gaming. If you message me and I don't speak back to you straight away, sometimes I don't know why, but YouTube, because I use my phone for YouTube chat, it sometimes doesn't update, and I've got to manually update it by closing the chat and reopening it. So if I've not responded to you, I'm not ignoring you. It's because I've not seen the prompt in the corner of the screen telling me I've had a message to refresh the chat. So it may just be that I'm looking at chat and the messages aren't coming through on there, and as I say, I'm not seeing the prompts. So I do apologise in advance if I don't respond to you promptly, by the way. Every time I try and talk, I get shot. Yeah, I've got to say, I've probably been shot more times than I've been able to interact with people, but I have had quite a few interactions with people, you know. I think you've been quite persistent with trying to talk to them, you know. That's when I like that the other night when that guy was getting chased by zombies. I didn't just say hello. I was going hello, 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 like that. Whoa, 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 whoa. You know, that's generally how I've had the best responses from people. But again, you know, I've had kill on sight. But you saw it the other night. You know, we were talking, Hermit, about a few minutes ago about groups killing you. It was like the other night when I was over on the west side of the mountain. You know, in the mountains. At the dam, you know where the big dam is, and there's two guys there got out of a car and they shot me and I was on my own. It's like, why shoot me out? You know, I mean, fair enough, it's the game, and I was pretty geared. I mean, I wasn't massively geared. I don't think I had body armour on or anything, but I was wearing hunter's outfits. I had I think a Mosin in my hand or an M16 or something like that. So, you know, I was a legitimate threat, but I tried speaking to them and I even put it on shout as well. And they still shot me. It'll be cold to come back. I need to change my boots. I definitely need to change my boots. Otherwise I'm just going to keep getting this cold. Tried to be a medic, get shot by two people. I was carrying 16 Tetra. I got killed near my base by some full geared Egypt while I was carrying a log and offering him a meal. You see, that's just stupid, that. That is just stupid. That's not even playing the game, man. That's just... that person should go play Call of Duty. You know. There's no need for that. They could have just robbed you or anything. You know, play the game properly, guys. Well, I suppose playing the game properly means different things to different people, doesn't it? But I get you with that, man. I totally get you with that. Why you're carrying a log? Why shoot you? Zombie. Zombie. Well, I'm not gonna lie, guys, this having night vision definitely makes it easier, doesn't it? I never get robbed, just shot mostly. I've been tied up, stripped and forced to do stuff. It was a traumatic experience, lol. Yeah, I got tied up by them two guys in Livonia, didn't I? That was quite funny. And then they ended up shooting me in the back of the head. But again, they interacted with me though, you know, which is... That's the game, man. You know, they played the game. That was fun. I mean, the first time when I was with Luke, and he obviously ran me into a trap at Northwest Airfield, didn't he? But, where his mates, you know, tied me up there and I woke up, you know, again, they sort of semi-played the game, but they weren't talking. And it's a shame because up to that point, it was a really, really fun thing that was happening. And you know what? I'm not even bothered that Luke stream sniped me with that. You know, because fair play to him. He got the better of me and tricked me with his mates. You know, but you know they should have spoken and interacted with the situation. It would have just been so much better. And I probably wouldn't have just kept trying to undo my handcuffs at that point either. You know, because he ended up having to keep punching me until I died. You know, and I would have gone along with it a lot more if they'd have interacted with me. You know, that would have been a lot of fun. And yeah, so what if they'd have executed me anyway afterwards? You know, that's the game. It happens. And all you do is you go back to the start and start collecting loot again, don't you? Whoop-de-doo. Try my gaming. I only ever saw that on PC. At this point, I'm wondering if there's a game like this, but with people that are not so scared and trigger happy. I imagine community servers are probably where you're going to get better experiences. I wonder. Because I think some community servers, you've got to like join discords and stuff, and I think they have certain like etiquette is expected when playing in their servers, you know. Which is fair enough. And I wonder if that might be the future of me, you know, maybe doing my streams, you know, maybe going into community servers. That would mean officially the community sucks. Well, it's not the community sucks, is it? You know, there's just a lot of different people doing different things. You know, that's well, respect and whatnot is good thing, should be generalised. Yeah, man, it should. You're right. I'm not necessarily disagreeing with you either. You know, it's just a bit. I think it's just a little bit more nuanced. Now that I want some new shoes, I won't get some. I won't find shoes now for about 3 hours. That's if I live that long. CR, that's not a bad rifle. It's a shame it's not got a magazine with it. And I'd replace the repeater with that. Too many zombies there for me to deal with, I'm not gonna lie. Unless there's disrespectful, then it's on low. It sucks for console, but the PC community is chill relative. Yeah, I think the PC community is a lot more relaxed. But I think you find with a lot of the guys on PC though is obviously I think they're all like chatting in Discord, and then so that it's not interfering with the game chat, is it then? So they can still do game chat as well as community chat, and that's the advantage they've got. I mean, I could be talking out my behind there, but I think that's what it is. I've noticed there's a lot less food around, you know, with this new update. I tried it on my laptop. My frames were awful. What was your frame rate like? About 30? Like 5 or less, so it's not even moving. It was like 3. Oh, right, yeah, it's a really cheap laptop. Fair enough. Fair enough. Just something for doing paperwork on and watching YouTube videos. Right, let's go in this house, see if we can get some shoes in here. If not, we're going to have to move on. Get rid of that now. We've got that CR. But it was, oh, it was on sale for, wow, 70% off. That's amazing. That's unbelievable. That's a good price, that, mate. Well done. Was that an end of season sort of sell-off? Was it? That is a really good price, that. That was a nice little find at the end then. Not exactly what I wanted, but it'll do for now. Man, this axe is OP for zombies. I love it. I would like to get a sharpening stone though. For DayZ you need a gaming laptop. Yeah, definitely need a gaming PC at some point in the future. It's a lot of money though, isn't it? A heck of a lot of money that. It's justifying the money really to spend on one. But I would like to. But it would have been like 1,000. Wow, 1,100. So I thought it would be strong enough. Yeah, you would do actually for that price. You would do. I suppose it depends how it's set up though, doesn't it? You know, I mean, I don't get me wrong, I'm no expert on computers, far from it. You know. But You would think for that price it'd be able to at least run the game. Oh, my boots have dried off at least. That's something, guys. That's good. So another vitamin. Might as well eat that tin food that I found as well. So at least if I get offed by somebody, they're not getting the food. Would it be okay if I sub to you with my music channel? More than welcome to, sir. You're more than welcome to. What sort of music do you make? I'll be interested to look at that. I mean, going back now, I don't play it anymore, but I used to play bass guitar many years ago, and I was in a heavy metal band for a number of years before I went in the army. So I do have an appreciation for music, even if it's not what I necessarily like. I'm very open to listening to all different types of music. I'll even listen to music I don't like. With an appreciation for what the music is. You know, it's like I watch a lot of sports as well, even if I don't like the sports. I just like watching talented people do things, you know. Multi-genre, oh that's good. I also make animation, oh that's really cool, mate. That's really, really cool. As I say, I do have an appreciation for people who've got talent and skill. You know, anything people are good at, I love it. And sing, you see, that's something I can't do. I've never been able to sing. I probably could with enough time. In fact, no, I tell a lie. I can sing Living on a Prayer, not too bad, don't get me wrong, I'm not great at it. But I can at least stay in key with that. So I think that's A flat, that, isn't it? Living on a Prayer, Bon Jovi. But I haven't got a very good vocal range, so I think I'm stuck to one or two keys. Well, it's years since I've spoken about music properly. Okay, no worries, mate. Let's try my music. Cool, man. I'll definitely check your channel out. Scope on here. No, I can't. Worth a try. What I'm doing, guys, is I'm trying to find, by the way, NBC kit. Full NBC kit. I want to see if I can get the M4 and a magazine for the VSD. That would be nice. Good song. Was it Beef? Might be B flat actually. I can't remember if it's A flat or B flat. I'm sure it's one of the two. As I say, years since I've spoken about anything like that, mate. So I'm not exactly up to snuff with it anymore. It'd probably take me a year to get my head back into even thinking about music again. Speaking about keys and stuff, modes and arpeggios and all that good stuff. Thank you. I've been trying it. May not all be great, but some of it's really good. Oh, listen, man. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. The most important part is, do you enjoy doing it? That's the most important part. The English Hermit. I'm learning guitar, electric guitar. Scales are made. Scales are well worth it though, mate. Well worth it. You've just got. And the thing with scales, it's just time and practice. And once you start learning your scales, you'll start piecing them together eventually. And all it is when you're learning modes, is different scales is actually the same notes, just reordered. That's all it is. It's just moving the collection of notes up and down the fretboard. It's really easy once you understand it. Really, really easy. It makes loads of sense. Well worth doing though, mate. Well worth doing. Once you know your scales as well, it makes being able to play freely, improvisational play, a lot easier. If you want to know how to cheat on piano, just use the white keys as well. That's just one solid key for you. A plate zombie, that's what I wanted. That's what I wanted, a plate zombie. That's part of my mission. Let's see if I can find an MVC kit here, guys. I'm back. Oh, how you doing, mate? 1 second. Go to channel. Subscribe to you. I'll have a look at your channel in a bit, mate, once I've finished. I've just subscribed to you and then I can find you again easy enough. I'll be interested to see what music you do. I thought that was something then. Well, I don't want that ski mask. Yeah, go on, let's put them on. Bit more tactical. I have an animation channel too, but I've just started. That sounds really cool, mate. How long have you been doing all this sort of stuff? One more sub for you and you'll be at 330. Thank you. Yeah, it is. It is. Get in there, mate. I was happy we're getting to 300, to be honest with you, simply for the Spartans link. Because I'm a big fan of the film 300, you know, with Gerard Butler in it. Looks like somebody else might have been here, guys. I think somebody else had the same idea as me. NBC kit. To be honest with you, I'm just happy that I got the plate carrier. That's a big thing. Music for 3 years, gaming since I was 6, and animation like last week. Both my gaming and animation channels. Hey, that doesn't matter, mate. Doesn't matter. So when you say music for 3 years, no, sorry, I'm getting mixed up there. Just ignore me. Just ignore me, mate. That was a headshot if I've ever had one. Dude wants more channels than Sky. Yeah, that's it, man. That's it. ruined, that is it? No. Let's get it fixed though before it is. That's not what I wanted. Stuff and stuff may help your gaming to separate your channel videos if you want what. Yeah, I know what you mean, mate. I was thinking about that. I was thinking about that. My plan is to someday monetize all three. Yeah, you'll do it, mate. You keep pushing for it, pal. You keep pushing for it and you'll get there. I'm gonna leave that. I've got enough already. No point losing your DayZ videos because some spicy news is reported also by you. I know what you mean, mate. That's what I was thinking as well. Music is at 48, my gaming is 15 or 16. That's good, man. That's very good. Well done. Just keep doing it. Just keep making videos. And I'd say the most important thing is just to enjoy it. Don't do it for money or monetization, although that would be nice if you get it. Do it because you enjoy it and that passion will come through. You know, it's like with most things in life. That I don't know how old you are, by the way, but if I was to give advice to anybody, I'd say you've got to enjoy what you're doing. And if you enjoy doing something, it shows naturally. And then people will gravitate towards you doing it. Good. Good, I'm glad you enjoy it. Well, there's no NBC kit here anyway. There's a bit... Not gonna lie, I'm a little bit disappointed. Train here. What's that? No, it's field transceiver. I don't want that either. Right, into the military base. Good, man. That's good that you enjoy it, though. That's really good that you enjoy it. DayZ makes me a little mad sometimes when I die. I try and hold it in, but you know, it can do, mate. It can do. You've just got to not let it bother you. And I know it's easier said than done, obviously. I've got a bit of an unfair advantage in that because I'm a veteran. Been to Iraq and Afghanistan. So obviously I've been through some pretty harrowing experiences, and that's helped me put a lot of things into perspective. But I also understand and appreciate not everybody's been through that. So it's obviously not as easy for other people, as they don't necessarily have that experience to draw upon for themselves. But it's just something you've got to work on, mate, and it'll come with time. It'll come with time. Looks like somebody's been in here already, doesn't it? Yeah, it's been well and truly looted, this place. I thought that when I saw the armoured zombie outside in the street. I thought, oh, it's probably been. What's that? Better insulation anyway, so I'll swap that. What's that for? VSS mag? No, that's not what I want. Or maybe it hasn't been looted actually. Maybe it hasn't. Oh yeah, you got full B. Yeah, man, full BDU. Not a bad setup. Not a bad setup. Not the best, not the worst. It's decent. It's solid. I mean, I say it hasn't been hit, but then I'm coming in here and it's empty. And all the doors are open. Soratu, any kills today? But no, not today, mate. I know it's all warm and roomy. Yeah, that's it, man. That's why I've gone with it. It's warmer than the patrol jacket, the BDU top. And it's got 42 slots. And it's the same reason why I swapped the hunter's pants as well for the BDU bottoms. Because again, it's just superior, in it. That's Bison, I bet. Yeah. No, no kills yet, mate. But I've not been on that long, to be honest with you, to get any kills. So I'm just trying to find a full hazmat kit set, but there was nothing in the fire station, unfortunately. What condition's that in? Badly damaged. No, it's no good for me then. What MB stuff you found? Well, I've just got the mask, mate, and loads of filters. Just mask and filters, that's it. All of our zombie just was totally getting missed. Nice. I've got BDU though, full BDU set, so that's good. That building's full of them. Time to get out of here. Methinks. But as well as that, mate, I did straw hat too. I did find a full. I did find a plate as well, the plate carrier. So that's good. And this CR527 as well I found. So, which is a good gun, you know. It's a good gun. Heck yeah indeed, mate. Heck yeah indeed. So it wasn't a total loss coming here. Although, I do think somebody's been in there recently, in the military base. Might be worth going back into Zelenogorsk again in a minute. A different side of town. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. Can be a busy place though, can't it, Zeleno? Anybody's in here? There's nobody in here, but it has been cleaned out. If there's anything in there anyway. Probably the way the guys who went into the military base before me probably come first, I imagine.